Hey y'all, Miss Brown here, your 8th grade pre-AP science teacher and possibly your 7th grade Avid teacher. So y'all, Canvas, Canvas submission assignments are a lot for you, a lot for me, and it's hard for me to keep track of. So I have come up with an idea that we are going to pioneer, and I'm going to see if it works. And I have faith in y'all, and I have faith in me, and I think we can make this work. And I think it'll be a lot easier than uploading pictures onto Canvas, because come to find out, you can only upload one picture per assignment, and that's tricky because sometimes you have to submit 2 journal pages. So what we're going to do is I'm going to assign each of you a slideshow. It's going to look something like this. I might change the background, depends. But the thing that's up to you is that you can change this if you don't like it. So if you want to customize it and you want to make it a different, y'all, my eyeballs, looking at the computer too much. If you want to make it a different, what's the word I'm looking for? Theme. There we go. If you want to make it a different theme, be my guest. So what you need to know is when you hit this plus sign, if y'all look, you have all these different options. If you just hit plus, it just gives you like a normal kind of whatever slide. But if you hit this little down arrow right here that my mouse is on, you can see the red circle, then you can pick all of these different kinds of formats. So let's say I want to submit 2 pictures. Well, I could use this one. Or if I want one picture and I want a caption, or let's say I want double pictures, I can pick this one and I can insert my double pictures. So you kind of need to pick the slide based off of what you're submitting. So the way that it's going to work is this. You're going to have your first slide, and it is going to be your title slide. So it's going to have your name on it. So my name is Gina Brown. Hey y'all, Gina Brown here. And then subtitle, I'm going to put what class period. So I'll put period 1, proud. Period 1, because I don't have a period 1 class, so that works. So this is my slideshow. If you want to put grade 8 pre-AP science, that's amazing. So that way we know what class you were in. So grade 8 pre-AP science. So that way when you have this for later, you know exactly what resource it was. Now, here's the trick. The first slide, cool beans, you're going to add it on slide 2. But then from then on, you're not going to add to the end of the slideshow. You're going to add to the beginning of the slideshow. So that way I don't have to keep clicking through all of your slides to figure out what slide are you on. So let's say I've submitted work. On all these slides, I've put pictures of my journal. I've typed what I need to type. Now, this is mainly if you need to include a picture. Like if we can upload a file onto Canvas, we're going to do that. If we're going to do a quick text entry, quick discussion questions, we're going to do that stuff on Canvas. I am thinking more so for like your journal entries. For example, in class today, we did our puzzling Pangea. So you should have glued your puzzling Pangea onto this page, and it's going to look something like this. Yours is a different version. So it's going to look something like this. I'm going to hold it far back because yours is a little different. So let's say you have this glued onto this page, and you got to take a picture of it and submit it. But guess what? I also wanted y'all to answer these analysis questions, which means now we're up to 2 different pictures for one assignment. We can't do that. So here's what I want you to do instead. Let's say all of these different slides are stuff that we've already done and kind of filled out. What I want you to do is always add to the beginning after your title slide. So I'm going to click my title slide, and then I am going to add a specific one so I can make sure that it works. So let me do this % one. I'm going to click this. And when I do that, it adds it right on the next slide. So you are always going to click the title slide, and then you're going to add whatever slide. You are not going to add from the bottom. Because if I've got 150 kids, y'all, then I got to scroll and figure out where am I supposed to be looking, versus if you always add to the beginning, I look, oh, I'm grading Gina Brown stuff. Slide 2, no matter what day of the week it is, what assignment, it should always be the most recent. So now let's say I want to add 2 pictures. So I want to add the picture of my Pangea puzzling and my picture of my analyzing Pangea questions. So let's do this one because it's 2 side-by-sides. So I'm going to title it what the assignment was. So it was puzzling Pangea, AEA, it's spelled a little weird, / analysis cues. So that is what I am turning in. If I need more room, I can make it bigger. Y'all know how to do. And then I'm going to upload my 2 pictures here. So I'm going to do Bitmojis because I have Bitmoji saved. But let's say You took your journal, your trusty dusty journal. That's what I'm calling it. And I'm going to take a picture of this with my phone. Email it to myself, open it up in my email, download it to my desktop. Or take a picture with my camera on my Chromebook, and it's already on my computer. Then you go to, click in the box where you want it to go, and you go to Insert right up here. Insert. Then you go to Insert Image. Image. I'm going to upload it from the computer, but if you saved it to your drive, you can even upload it from your drive, which is pretty cool. I'm going to upload from the computer because I'm thinking most of y'all are going to take it with your phone, email it to yourself, or take it on your Chromebook. So these are all those awesome pictures, y'all, that I get from pexels.com, and I save it for all my little closers. So I'm going to go to Bitmoji. So let's pretend these are all my assignments for science, and I'm going to look for puzzling Pangea. Okay, I'm going to pick this submarine. Pretend this submarine is my picture of my puzzling Pangea notebook page. I'm going to pop it right here. If I want, I can make it bigger. If I want, I can even do a little outline. Like I can go up here. I can do a little yellow outline. I can make it a little thicker. Cool. If you really want, you can get rid of this little box, delete, and then you could put that there. So there's my puzzling Pangea page, this page of my notebook that I've glued all my puzzling Pangea continents on, these continents. I took a picture of it. I uploaded. Good to go. Then I want to take a picture of this next page right here. Bang, bang, boom. Take a picture of it, save it to my desktop, save it to my computer, however I want to save it. I'm going to go same thing. Insert, insert image, upload from computer. And then I'm going to upload the picture of my analysis questions. Let's say my analysis questions, let's find a good one. I'm trying to find if I had like a question mark one. I don't. So let's do this one of me waving. Cool. Pretend these are your analysis questions. So I'm going to add that there. It does the same border that I had set up on the other one, which is pretty cool. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to delete that text box because I don't need it. And I'm going to make it bigger so Miss Brown can see it with her tired eyes because she's getting old. And there we go, y'all. I know who you are. See this right here? I don't like this. If it's blank, delete it. The most recent one should be the most recent. What do you think I also could add on here that I missed? The date, for sure. So I'm going to add, let's say we did this today in class, which we did, Wednesday, or W, 8, 24, 25, 26. That's it, y'all. That is all I want you to do. Because then now what you can do, and this is so cool, you can go to share. You want to, my nose is itching. You want to make it GCISD. So you go to share, click this. Don't do restricted because then like if I need to share it with another teacher, then they won't be able to look at it. So if you go to GCISD, Grapevine Colleyville School District, and you want to change it to editor. So if anybody happens to have this link, that's a teacher in the GCISD district, they can edit. If it makes you feel more comfortable to keep it restricted, but make sure that it's editable, that's fine with me because if you share the link with me, then I can open it and it should be fine. But y'all, yeah, no, I don't like that because I can't do edit. So I backtrack. Let's keep it to Grapevine Colleyville. So Grapevine Colleyville, change it to editor, and then done. And then that's ready to go. I could have copied the link before I hit done because I forgot because I'm silly. So I'm going to copy the link now. Now the link's somewhere on my clipboard. It says somewhere up here, permission updated, we're good. So I copied the link, I'm going to hit done. So now when I go into my Canvas, let me show you. So now when I go into my Canvas and I go into the assignment that I'm supposed to upload, you can then upload that website URL link, which is pretty cool. So let me go into my second period science. And then I am going to upload that URL. So I'm going to go into my second week. So this is another quick little intro visual about how to get into my classes. So that way when y'all are coming in a minute or two late, you're not saying, where am I supposed to be? Go to week 2 module or week 3 module. We did this today. And it's this one because notice how the pencil and the paper icon is an assignment. So I'm going to click on that. Y'all, I need to be in student view. So I got to go back home. My apologies. I can only get to student view from one spot on Canvas. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to hit student view. So that way I can show y'all what it looks like in your eyes. So second week. Thank you for your patience. She's tired by the end of the day. It's been a long day for her too, my computer. Okay, Wednesday. Bing, bing, boom. Right here, Continental Drift Part 2. So I'm going to click on that. It might not let me do it. Okay, good. It did. So now I'm going to go to submit assignment. And if I see it says that submitting, you can submit a website URL, which is what I'm going to submit, or a file upload. So I can either upload it from my Google Drive or I can click in that share link. I'd prefer the share link, I think, because then I can just open it. So I'm going to hit submit assignment. And then y'all watch. I'm going to click website URL. And then I am literally going to paste my share link for my slideshow. It will be the same slideshow, the whole entire remote learning, because you're just going to keep adding to it. But in order to get you in the habit of submitting and for me to know when you're done, even though you've submitted it to me once, you are still going to submit the same slideshow link whenever you need to submit something of a picture from your journal or something like that it's hard to submit through Canvas. And then I'm going to hit submit assignment. And usually I get these little, confetti bits that come down and tell me that it's ready to go. Oh, there it is. I was going to say no confetti for me. And y'all, that's it. So this way, then when I go back in and I look at what you submitted, it will pop up this slideshow. And all this other stuff is going to be all your stuff from, the first couple days. Let's say we're in week 6, week 4, week 3. And all that old stuff, you're going to add to the top. So now I know, I'm looking at Little Miss Gina Brown's slideshow. And I'm going to click slide 2, and that's going to be the most recent. So notice how it says Wednesday, 8/26. So what I'm going to do, y'all, is I'm going to make a real simple slideshow that's plain, and it's going to be your job to decide. Click on the title slide, go to this little drop down arrow, and I'm going to decide which type of slide am I going to add. If you don't know, add a blank slide. And then you can do the same exact thing. You can go to insert, image, upload from computer, bing, bang, boom. Let's try lobster this time. Pretend this is another page of my journal. And it's right there. So you don't even need to get fancy, smanchy, danchy with all this stuff. You don't need it. Just do a blank slide. There you go. The only issue now is that now you have to add a text box and tell me that it is journal page whatever, journal page 10. I don't know. Let's pretend it's called Pangea. And there it is. But then you also need to add another one for the date. So let's pretend this is tomorrow's work. So Thursday, 8/27. Good to go. And now I added my new stuff. I'm going to go to share again. It's already set up. So once you set it up for GCISD the first time, you're good to go. See, it's already good. I just hit copy link again. And then I go to Canvas and I submit that. So notice how I'm adding to the front of the slideshow. Notice how I'm being kind of strategic. Like if I know I'm going to have to type a text, why don't I just pick this one that already has a title and already has something for me? So it's up to you what you decide to pick, just as long as it's always in the front. So let's say I have this clicked and I go to add a new slide and whoops, it popped it there. All I have to do is move it to the top. So that's your main goal, is to make sure it's at the top, make sure it has a title, preferably the page number, and maybe even the title that's on the top. So like I would call it, Unit 1, Topic 1, Elaborate 1. And as long as it has the date. And y'all, the main purpose of this is that you're uploading pictures of your journal. And it makes it really easy for me to check. It makes it easy for me to pull it up, for me to grade it. We didn't know prior to, but every time you submit a picture to Canvas, I have to open the picture, I have to save it to my computer, and then I have to open it to view it. Yeah, like we all thought, like if you submitted a picture, it would be like a text message almost, and it would just show it there. It doesn't do that. So it's going to be hard for us to be sustainable and be kind of on track in time with you, being timely with grading. So this would help me, and it will help you, because then you've got this like e-portfolio of all your work for science class. Like you're going to have everything in one spot that we've been doing. So then this way you'll have your paper copy of your journal, but then you'll also have an electronic copy. So heaven forbid something happens to your journal, it gets wet, you lose it, you can always go back and you can kind of refer back to the stuff you have. Other thing, make sure that you have your name. So student's name, I would put Gina Brown. And then keep this grade 8 pre-AP Science work submission. And that's it, y'all. You're going to upload your pictures. You're going to always start from the beginning of the slideshow. You're going to put a title, a page number, and a date. So Puzzling Pangea, that's my name. Puzzling Pangea, boop, boop, pages 10 to 11. There we go. And you can click on this, move that down a little, click on that, move that down a little. And once again, you're not posting Bitmojis, you're posting pictures of your journal pages. I just did my Bitmoji because it was something to insert in there to show you. So I hope that's helpful, y'all. We're going to start this today. So I'm wearing the same outfit I was yesterday because I recorded this yesterday, but we're going to do this Thursday, maybe Friday. I haven't decided yet, but we're trying it. We're going to do it. We're going to rock it. And we are going to change Canvas submissions, turn it on its head, and we're going to try something new. Hope that was helpful, y'all. This is your job for today to get your slideshow set up. If you want to kind of pre-populate some of your slides, that way you have some slides ready to go. Pick your theme. If you want to change your theme, it's your slideshow. So you, do what you want. Okay, bye, y'all. Love each and every one of you. You fill my buckets every day, overflowing. Bye, y'all.